This is the Star Wars The Black Series in the 6-inch scale Clone Captain Rex. The figure's part of Wave 15 of these Black Series 6-inch scale figures. And if you were present during HasCon, or you had access to the Hasbro convention exclusive Black Series Captain Rex, it's probably very familiar with this figure, because I believe based on the pictures it is the exact same figure. And for those of us not fortunate enough to get the Hasbro convention exclusive, this is the regular released version of the figure. The only difference I believe is just the box. And speaking of the box, put in there standard Force Awakens, Rogue One, and The Last Jedi type of Black Series packaging. Very nice artwork. Capitan Rex. Okay, there you go. So very nice. I really love this figure. I think, I was afraid it was just going to be a repaint, how Hasbro is, but based on the other figures I have, which I'll show you in a bit, I think it's a brand new mold. There might be similar recycled pieces like the feet or some of the joints, but the armor pieces, they look very new to me, and we'll get to that in a while. So he has his standard pistols, DC-15 blasters. They all fit in the holster very nicely. And again, just like the 3.75-inch Captain Rex figures, they've made the both hands different. I mean, I don't understand why they can't make two trigger finger hands with this figure, since he holds his guns at the same time like a cowboy or something like that, but they didn't. I guess it's standard procedure. It's fine. It's not a deal breaker or anything like that, but the figure is fantastic. As I said, let's get into more of the detail. As you can see, there is some weathering, like he's been through a lot. This is obviously phase 2, so he's gone through all those battles with Anakin and Obi-Wan and R2-D2 and whatnot. So he's got the tally for I guess clones, I guess a droids killed or something like that. Some weathering detail right there. And it's nice because I like the fact that they've really put some extra effort on the paint apps. It's not like they just painted it white and then they tried to scratch it off or anything like that. The weathering are tempos as well. They're tempoed onto the blue stripe, so very nice. There's a little bit of this, it feels like sewage water wash on him, which I'm not really a fan of. I don't know. I've seen some weathering on certain figures from customizers do it. They're very nice, but the way this look, it's like dishwasher or toilet water, sewage water type of wash. Not a big fan of that. I wish there, you know what I'm talking about. I know customizers do it, but there is a way to make it so it does not appear like it's just been splashed on with dirty water. This one's not bad. The ones on the belt, that's actually pretty good. Kind of reminds me of A New Hope or something like that. The Sand Trooper type of weathering, that's pretty good. But compared to that, I guess it has to do because the plastic they use for the belt is matte, and the plastic they used for the other armor pieces is glossy, and it's like it's weathered glossy armor. You see that there's a contradiction there. It's supposed to be stained and all that, and yet it's still glossy. So I guess that's where the conflict arises with me appreciating the weathering. But it's a small thing. I'm nitpicking and all that. The figure is still awesome. The best weathering, I think, is on the helmet. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. He's got the tally sheet right there. Very nice. He's been through some muck and mud and all that. Very nice. Helmet has a working scope. Very cool. And if you take it off, there is actually a head of Captain Rex, a clone trooper head that has blonde hair, and that is so cool. We don't get a lot of Captain Rex heads because they're clones, you could easily swap them, but this one is very nice, and you get to see a lot of nice paint detail on him. Very premium application or execution of detail on this particular head sculpt. I love it, and you know, I wish the other figures had this kind of treatment for head instead of just a regular head sculpt, non-removable helmet, but that's fine. So he's got a pauldron. I don't think you can remove it. Maybe you can force it out, but I'm not doing it. It's attached somewhere right there on his shoulder. He's got soft goods waist cape. This was a very nice surprise for me. It's been painted on, very, very nice. It's not the usual soft PVC material, and great for posing. You don't have to worry about it being flared and all that. Soft PVC material for the holsters and whatnot. Articulation for the figures, got a ball joint neck on a hinge, ball jointed upper torso, ball hinge shoulders, bicep swivel, very, very nice, double jointed elbows, ball hinge wrist. This one goes up and down, this one goes in and out, as is standard for Hasbro's Clone Troopers and GI Joes. Ball jointed hips, thigh swivel, double jointed knees that go all the way up there, ball hinge ankles with the rocker joint. So very, very nice. And what would a Captain Rex review be without some comparisons with other clone commanders? You've got Obi-Wan's commander, Clone Commander Cody, and I love the fact that they've tightened the ankle joints. These were the Clone Trooper joints that were really vexing me or something like that. I really didn't like that. Commander Gree, and as you can see, they're not the same. I actually thought they were going to be just the same as this. It's, for instance, the crotch piece, it's different. So I'm thinking this is a brand new mold, and I thought they'd be the same. They're different. These two are the same, similar, except for that piece and the backpack piece and whatnot. But look at that. The belt is different. It's bigger. The armor plating on the leg is sharper. The crotch piece is different. The shoulder piece slightly different, I think. Yeah, sure, the elbow piece, forearm might be the same. Even the fists, the knees are, they look different, but I'm thinking they're the same. Oh no, they're probably different. They're much thinner right here as compared to that, because these two are basically the same. Chest piece is different. This one has a groove right here. Feet, I believe, are different as well, as you can see right there. It's got small panels right there. This one has bigger panels. So all in all, a really new figure. Even the back, they've really remolded it. There's none of that on him. I'm glad they didn't recycle too much from previous figures, and kudos to Hasbro for doing that. The fans absolutely deserve this. Captain Rex, one of the more iconic figures in the Clone Wars, in the prequel trilogy. I love him, and this figure deserves a 10 out of 10. Now, I'm not sure if he's going to be scalper bait or anything like that, but for those of us who have no access to the Hasbro convention, he's going to be very difficult to find, even on regular retail. He is packed 1 per case, so best of luck to everybody hunting him down on regular retail. He is an absolute gem, must-have for all you Black Series collectors and Star Wars fans. So there you go, folks. Hope you've enjoyed this little video review. This has been the Star Wars, the Black Series, in the 6-inch scale, Clone Captain Rex. Thanks for watching.